Wick with it. We are live. Antonio Lamar with my homeboy Nino.
What
Such and
up?
such media, 2733 media, whatever you want to call it. We'll name this later media. We are back in full effect
Yeah.
in the damn 49ers and the Chiefs. I pulled off the championship games. We will discuss that. We're going to discuss the coaching carousel that's been going on in the league right now. And
Yeah.
with all that's going on, we got to bring up the late great Kobe, and we might talk a little analytics and sports stuff like that. But man, you know
Ooh.
what? We got to start. We got to start with this NFC Championship game that just went off probably about 30 minutes ago or so. I had to field a couple phone calls, of course. A lot of people's calling me, wanting to
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
wanting to
Hey, that
holler
that
at
was
the
a fire
boy.
intro, my man. That was a fire intro, my man.
Ah, man, you know how we do it.
Mm,
Trying to get better as we go. And
mm.
but yeah, man, great game. Before I go all the way in, do you have any thoughts of kind of what you heard about the game or anything that you wanna go over before we just delve all the way into the NFC Championship game?
Man, I just got questions,
While I get
man.
this ready.
Yeah, I just got questions. I want to know how Lamar Jackson performed. You know what I'm saying? They haven't given out the MVP trophy yet, have they?
Nope.
Man, so he's possibly the MVP. Loses in the conference championship to Mahomes. Um, was his play the result of them losing? Was it the defense? You know what I'm saying? Was it special teams? Um, Shit, I just want to know how Kansas City beat Baltimore. I was hoping that Baltimore won. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see Lamar get one. You know what I'm saying? Get these folks off his back. And then the kid I coached at Booker T, Justice Hill, I wanted to see him win. So since they didn't win, I kind of want to know the lowdown. I want the 411 on on why they didn't win the game today, man. Were they the favorites? They were the number one seed, right?
Yeah, it's number one seed.
Okay, okay, yeah. So that'll be what I want to know, man. Shit, why come Baltimore didn't win it? You know what I'm saying? Uh, and kind of whose fault it was, man. What'd you think about the game? Was it an interesting game? Was it high impact, or was it one of those slow, you know what I'm saying, kind of run heavy, milk the clock type, you know what I'm saying, conference championships?
Oh yeah, man. But we'll get to that in a second. But what up, Garcia Vega in the chat. He said bang bang. You already know bang bang 90 gang. You know what I'm saying? What it is, straight up and
What
down. We
up? What
right
up? What
here.
up? What up?
We get it in. Boom soon and all that, but we get to that another day. But today it's all about the Niners. It's all about if you're a Chiefs fan, yeah, they did their thing today, underdogs, like you
Yeah,
just talked about. Uh,
yeah,
but but now I do want to start with the 49er game first before we get into the Chiefs game.
yeah,
Um 49ers pull it off 34-31 after I believe going down 24-7 at halftime.
yeah. I
It was
saw
looking
that.
rough for them boys. Obviously,
Yeah, you thought they needed to pack their suitcase, man. Them text messages you sent it to the chat. It's
that's
like, man,
off the
shit, we
record.
finna
That
we
we
finna be
don't.
with Lamar Jackson in Baltimore.
Uh, I don't believe. I believe that was off the record. When we was talking, then we ain't got nothing to do with it. Listen, ain't got nothing to do it right now.
Say Niners got the W. That's all that count, huh?
Hey, Lars got to tell you.
Niners, hey,
Jared.
how you feel, man, being a Niners fan, man? As a fan, how you feel with your team making it to the big game?
Oh no, I mean that ain't nothing. But I mean, really, it's not. I mean, we've been to four out of the last five NFC Championship games. Been to three. This will be the third Super Bowl since 2012. Um, so I mean, listen, I'm not gonna make it like not. It is a big deal, but I don't feel anything yet. All I feel is like we won a nice, great game, great comeback, one of the
Yeah.
greatest comebacks in 49ers history, tied for the largest comeback in NFC Championship game history. So it is historic and all that stuff. I just personally don't feel nothing because I want to win the championship. Now,
Okay.
hold on, man, hold on, real quick. Hold on, I gotta send these goddamn links out real fast. Before we get too heavy into it, because I don't
Okay.
want nobody to miss this now.
Yeah. I got you. I
Mhm.
got you. I got you. I got you. Um,
I don't want to miss it, man. But you didn't hear nothing. But what you thoughts? I mean, I know you didn't watch, you missed the game, or you didn't watch the game, or whatever
yeah,
the case. And
man, I shoot, like I say, Lamar Jackson, I'm interested to hear what you got to say about the 49er game as well, because there has to be great play by somebody or multiple people to make a comeback like they did. So I want to know who was involved with the comeback, who should have been MVP of the 49er game. Um, where Detroit slipped up at, you know what I'm saying? How did they give up such a big lead, you know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of my questions will be answered once you start giving me the scoop on what was happening, though. But I do know it was Evan Flows in the game. Um, even in the first game, just by the what was going on in the chat, you know what I'm saying? You could tell that the game, will go up and then come down, go up and come down, you know what I'm saying? So I know it's some interesting games, and just by looking at the scores, I mean, shoot, the scores were close too, so I know they was probably pretty good.
nah, it's definitely good games, man. Even like I said, the Ravens Chiefs, that was a good game.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, they did all they can do out there, to be quite honest with you, the Ravens. But they made some crucial mistakes.
Ooh. Okay,
Uh,
we'll get
but
to it.
again,
We'll
we
get
get there,
to
we
it.
get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Um,
Trying to get a
man.
couple more. Let me give you a couple more posts out real fast.
Yeah. Do your
Hit this
thing.
Twitter up, or this X, or whatever y'all want to call it.
Commonly known as Twitter. Yeah, man. Dang, man. Football season about to be over, man. 2 more weeks. And it's a done data for football, man. Is
Yeah,
is
it's
is
over.
Patrick Mahomes still the best in the NFL?
Uh,
That's not a statistical question. That's just a straight up,
49ers,
you know what I'm
Chiefs.
saying?
Uh, sure. I mean, I would say. I mean, who else is gonna be better? I mean, well,
I
I
mean,
guess I guess we all wanted to anoint Lamar Jackson if we want to keep it real. Everybody wanted to anoint Lamar Jackson. I understand. I get it, but he's not better
and
than Patrick Mahomes.
this guy winning the big games, dog.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He just said he got beat.
He beating everybody,
Hold on.
man.
Hold on. Let's see. I don't even want to go. You want to start with the Ravens game so we get this shit up with
No, no, no,
because
no, no, no,
because
no, 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 no. No,
if
I
you want
just,
to
I
start
just
with
asked,
that
I just
game.
asked was behind. I was trying to say something that you could probably multitask with. It didn't involve no stats and looking nothing up. So I just figured with him beating Lamar today, did you think he's the best in the NFL?
Now we'll just start with that game. Because obviously you want to talk about that man. So we'll get that over with. Because that was the first game anyway, so it only makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
No, no.
Obviously.
I'm tripping. You know what I'm tripping? You
Mm.
said 49ers first. Man, I'm forgetting that Mahomes played first. It's all good. Yeah, let's go Niners first. That's the last thing that just happened anyway.
Oh
Um,
no. Let's get this over with. Patrick Mahomes is yes, he's the best quarterback in the league still.
okay.
Um, I don't see why we can't. I mean, I don't see why that's not even a shocker.
So it's not debatable. He's the best quarterback.
Nah, it ain't been debatable for a couple of years.
Okay.
He threw for 241 yards today. Mediocre. The Chiefs have kind of switched up their game to I would say more of a running,
Yeah.
they run the ball a lot more. As you see, Pacheco had 24 carries. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? 68 yards, one bucket. Patrick he usually put up, he's 350, three
Yeah.
touchdowns or whatever the
400.
case.
Yeah. Four
But
touchdowns. Yeah.
they lack of playmakers on the outside has forced them to it took them a while to figure it out, but then now that they figured out that they have to become more of a running team and play off of that, and then let Patrick Holmes work when he has to work, and when it's time for him to win the game, he got that in him. He gonna do that for you. So
I got you. I
that
got you.
and that was kind of the game plan. The Ravens just made a lot of mistakes. I'm trying to remember. I know it was one play where Zay Flowers tried to stretch out across the end zone. Didn't turn out for him. He lost it in the end zone, you know what I'm saying? And they recovered, so it was a touchback.
Damn.
That should have been a score right there. Lamar Jackson got stripped strip sack fumbled. Um, they were Chiefs recovered.
Damn. Did he throw
Uh,
any picks?
yeah, when they was on their comeback, kind of towards the well, not I wouldn't say well, they when they had a chance at the end, he threw a pick in the end zone. Yeah,
Uh, he
and
throw for more than
it was a
200?
bad, yeah, it was a bad pick too. It started out good for him, like you said. There you go, this 272 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Had 54 yards rushing. He did have a long run of 21. It was a nice little run. And that run was on a fourth down, on a 4th and 1. He busted for
Okay.
or 4th and 2, one or the other. And the drive before that, the Chiefs went for it on 4th down. They got it. So they always letting it hang. The Chiefs came out fast, firing, and then they kind of slowed down. The Ravens, the Ravens got great defense.
Yeah.
They slowed it. That boy Hamilton on the outside, or safety, whatever the hell he play, number 14 for the Ravens. That boy was coming up making a lot of plays.
Okay.
I mean, tackling boys in the open field out there. For a DB, he looked like a linebacker tackling these boys. You
I
know what I'm
got you.
saying? And
So was it just a case of somebody had to lose? Like, was it that good of a game? It's like,
no, no.
damn.
I'll be honest with you. I'm surprised it wasn't. I'm surprised it was only 17-10. This is my pick. No, it ain't my just opinion. Everybody saw the game. The Chiefs easily could have beat them by more to me.
I got you.
Um, man, they had Lamar Jackson. They wouldn't let him, when he drops back and then he steps up straight up in the pocket, he's gone. Like they wouldn't let him do that. Like it was making him go east to west,
Yeah.
confusing him out there, making him not really confusing him, but just making him get off track. And it was hard for him to complete them balls. He had to throw a couple away. You know what I'm saying? Because he's running side to side, you running to the sideline full speed. It's kind of hard to throw an accurate pass down the middle. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I said,
I got
everybody's not
you.
Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He can do stuff like that. But
Okay. Okay. Any special teams blunders or that was it? Just Chiefs started fast. Baltimore made mistakes that the Chiefs didn't. 17-10.
yeah, it was like basically it was 17-7 the whole game.
Ah,
Basically. And then
damn. So the Chiefs really shut Baltimore down then.
yeah, it was 17-7 until the fourth quarter. The Ravens finally got a field goal, made it 17-10. And
Ah,
then
gotcha.
another drive, then he threw an interception, game over.
Damn. MVP going home. Mm.
Yeah. Isaiah Pacheco, the running back. I cannot stress enough about this guy for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Um, he only had 68 yards, averaged 2.8 yards a carry on 24 carries for one touchdown. Don't sound like much, right? And
At
had a
all.
long run of 12 yards. It sounds like nothing, but then he runs so hard, keeps him so honest, and that's what Patrick Mahomes needs because he just need a threat to where you can't just you can't just totally commit to
Play
stopping
pass.
him. Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. You got to worry about the run a little bit.
Linebackers got to read their keys. They can't just get the pass drops right now.
Yes,
They got to play run first. I got you.
yeah.
Um um. Damn. I had so. Oh, does a running back have any catches out the backfield, or is he just a hard, tough runner?
Lamar who? Purdy out here running. In regards to my boy Trey cousin in the chat, he said Lamar who? Question mark. Said
Ah.
Purdy out here. He said Purdy out here running the rock. Purdy did. Man, we're gonna get to that in a second. But Purdy
Yep.
was
Yep. Yep.
he started taking off. That was great.
Yeah, that was my last question for that game. Does the Chiefs running back, is he one of those guys that can catch screens or catch the ball out the backfield,
Yeah,
or is
he
he
ain't
just a
bad. He can catch. He got 4 catches today.
okay?
I
Okay.
mean, it's only 14 yards, but he can catch the
Yeah,
ball. He ain't no slouch. Travis Kelce did break Jerry Rice's record
I
for the
saw that. I
most
got that alert. I got that
catches.
alert.
Yes, and boy had 11 targets, 11 catches in the game for 116 yards and touchdown. That's amazing.
Tight end.
I mean, catching crazy balls too. Patrick
Easy work.
Mahomes, man, no, 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 no. Patrick Mahomes, bro, on one play, he's running. I'm talking about stepping up in the pocket, scrambling around, steps up, boom, gets hit from behind, somehow gets it off. It's wobbling out there. Travis Kelce comes down with it. It was beautiful. Um, shoot. it was just a couple plays where he took off running, scrambling, making first downs. I mean, looked like he's dead to rights. I'm talking about getting balls off. It was just
Oh, he
incredible,
had some
man.
of them heartbreaker plays.
Oh, heartbreaking. Like third, like a 3rd and 12, and he
Yeah,
going back. You got the sack. You bam. You hit him.
yeah,
He gets it off
yeah,
somehow. Somebody catches it,
man.
runs for a first down.
Man, on defense, when you go out that third down, you call it money down. So everybody that money down, money down. We gotta get on the field, money down. You
Yeah.
try to make third down real important, and he go out there and get third down like it's not important. That's just deflating, dog. Damn. What
Nah.
so your Niners, man. Uh who's the
Mm.
MVP of that comeback, man? Was McCaffrey great? I'm this is off the record, you know what I'm saying? But I seen McCaffrey is a beast. You know what I'm saying? I did see people talking about that in the chat. Who else played well? Did Debo play? I know he had the shoulder injury. Did he play?
Yeah, he played. He played
How,
and did
how'd
what
he
he had
do?
to do. But yeah, but first, before we leave that Chiefs game, I did want to say that
Okay.
it was one more thing I wanted to say before shit, I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, Zay Flower receiver for the Ravens had a crucial fumble out the end zone, and he also had a crucial taunting penalty. I mean, they got a first down in a crucial moment in the game. He gets up, standing on top of the dude, talking noise to him, and like throws the ball at him, and then like points
Oh
at him.
man, you know better than that, man.
Yeah,
They ain't gonna
oh, it
let you
was
get
a
away with all that.
stupid mistake. Like just, and he's
Damn,
a baller
man.
too. He was balling whenever he got the ball. Like he had 5 catches, 115 yards, and a touchdown. I mean, he was balling, but
Yeah.
man, that
You
was
can't
just
do
really
that though,
stupid.
man.
Yeah.
Like if you up 2, 3 touchdowns, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But nah, not with the game on the line and you need it, man. Your star player can't do you like that. Damn.
Nah, they don't do you like that, man. But
That's Ravens beating Ravens.
yeah, that's pretty much what happened out there tonight.
Yeah,
Listen, the Chiefs, the Chiefs played bad in the second. They didn't play that good in the second half. I ain't gonna lie to you, because if
I
they
got
would
you.
have, they would have went up on them. But they didn't. They let the Ravens hang around when the Ravens was not playing their best game.
I got you. I
Because
got you.
and but with the Niners game, the 34-31 comeback victory, down 17 points. Last week,
Man.
Keyshawn Johnson and the whole sports media was, basically calling Brock Purdy trash. For what reason, I don't know, when he's top 5 in every single quarterback statistical category, but we'll let them have it. I guess instead of celebrating somebody being drafted last, I guess they rather just not believe it. And then every time you throw an interception, they say, "See, you see right there, he sucks."
They like that with
That's
them.
how it is. Yeah, that's how it is with him. Yeah, but if he would have got drafted in the first round, he'd be Joe Montana right now. They'd be talking about, and he's not Joe Montana, by the way. Let's not even get confused. But if he was drafted high, they would not talk about him like that. He would be cold.
So it,
Dude.
it sounds like every time he do something, they blame it on luck.
No, they blame it. They just say that he got all the
Like he's
weapons
not
in the
supposed to be
world.
doing that.
No. He got Debo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, Christian McCaffrey, and Kyle Shanahan.
Yep,
So
I've
it's
heard
not
that too.
him,
I've
because
heard
he
that
did it.
too.
He did it with Jimmy Garoppolo. He took Jimmy Garoppolo to a Super Bowl, but he's offense ain't never been this explosive with no quarterback except for Brock Purdy. You know what I'm saying? Like this is Kyle Shanahan's best season as well on the offensive end. So it's
Okay.
not just, what I'm saying? He's come in and he's working it. And you know how Cam Newton called him a game manager and all that. I really want to see what Cam Newton got to say after this one. Because Cam Newton been out here high side and showboat with them hats talking
Hey man,
about
so what happened? What happened, man? What did Purdy do, dog? What happened today,
what
dog?
did he
What did he
do? Nah,
do?
let me hold on. Let me finish my rant. The goddamn Cam Newton with them hats, my guy, out here talking game manager. You compare him with Dak and other bums, and then you got the nerve. Thought you was right, like after last game, because Purdy did not have a good game after last game. I told you, after every time he don't have a good game. See, I told you. As if Patrick Mahomes don't have bad games. Lamar Jackson has bad games. Everybody has bad games, right? You know what I'm
They,
saying? But
they play 17 games. All of them
it's
ain't
kind
gonna
of
be.
hard to right. It's kind of hard
Yeah,
to be perfect in
yeah.
17 straight, especially against other people that's making millions of dollars trying to feed their family. That's kind of hard. But anyway, not to jump too hard on Cam Newton because I love Cam Newton. But I'm just
No,
saying
no,
I
no.
think
Shit,
he.
I thought you was finna give him more shit. I
Nah,
know
I just don't.
he talk about your quarterback. My
Nah, I just don't
quarterback.
want him to. I just don't want him to skip this though, because even like I told everybody in the media last week was talking about, man, there wasn't no real comeback against Green Bay last week. He was only down 7 points. They don't count. Like, oh,
Oh,
yeah, that's what Keyshawn Johnson said, and other
now
people
we
in the
getting
media.
somewhere. Now we getting somewhere.
Ryan Clark, even my boy Ryan Clark went out there and was just like, I refuse to believe that the
He
49ers
dissed
is
him.
going to win anything with Brock Purdy. Like,
He dissed
that,
him.
yeah, he picked the Lions this week, said, because he just can't believe Brock Purdy can possibly do it as the last pick in the draft. It's not possible.
He didn't say that.
Man, what kind of logic is that, bro? He
He
didn't say
didn't.
that. I'm not quoting him. I'm just
Okay,
a
okay, okay. I was
roundabout.
going to say, boy, that's a bold statement, boy. Oh,
Uh,
we. So it sounded like Purdy shut all that up today.
hey, we got Hawk Jr. in the chat. He says
What up?
49
What
has
up?
been he said 49 has been making it this far the last 5, 7 years and still no Super Bowl wins since 95. You know what he sounds like, ladies and gentlemen?
A hater.
Sounds like a Cowboy fan. That's
Oh,
right there. Sounds like a Cowboy fan. If I know hey, what team? What's your team?
hey,
Because you
because I
ain't
was
made it
giving.
to because
At
they ain't made
first,
it to no NFC championships, no Super Bowls, no nothing. I got you. This is my third Super Bowl since 2012, and we ain't won one. It does hurt when you lose the Super Bowl, but goddamn it, we not in Cabo yet. We still playing football. We ain't with the Cabo
hey,
yet now.
I thought he was giving y'all compliments at first, and then he dropped the bomb at the
Oh
end. I'm
yeah.
like, oh shoot, he can't be a Niner fan. At
Nah,
first, I thought he
respect
was a
though. You
Niner
know.
fan joining. Yeah, that's
Nah, nah,
classic, man.
nah. My boy Junior know I'm messing with
Is he a
him.
Cowboy fan?
I believe so. I believe so.
Okay, okay. If he is, that's funny, dog, because you called it. Oh, so Purdy, what was his stats today, man? What was his stats? It sounds like Purdy got everybody off his back today, man. What does stats look like before we go into the game?
That boy was 20 for 31, 64.5%, 267 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Got sacked twice. He ran for 48 yards on 5 carries, averaged 9.6 a carry. Had a long run of 21 yards. And those runs that he had was crucial. That was during the comeback. You know what I'm saying? He was taking off on them
Yeah, you
boys
gotta
on
have
third
those.
down.
You
Uh-huh.
gotta have those. Okay,
That's
okay,
why that's
okay.
why Trey said Lamar who? You know what I'm saying? Purdy was the one
Ah,
making the plays
okay,
with his
okay.
legs today, baby.
Is Trey a Niner fan?
Man, you already know.
Okay, okay. Oh yeah, he did come on saying bang bang to begin with. That's right. That's right. Okay. So let me see if I can put all this together. What was McCaffrey's stats looking like? Y'all said he was a beast, man. So what his stats sound like?
He had 90 yards on 4.5, had 2 touchdowns. He also had 4 catches for 42 yards. You know what I'm saying? Had a
So
long
that's a
catch of 28, had a long run of 25. So he had two
ooh.
two explosives. You know what I'm saying?
How many carries did he have?
20.
It's not
So he
bad.
averaged
So
he averaged 4.5.
yeah, and he had over
No, it
130
was
total
yeah.
yards.
No, and it was hard fought running too. I would say this: Detroit's running game. Oh my God, they was running up and down the field on the Niners like a
Man, I
track
heard they got
meet,
two
handing
running
off the
backs that's
baton.
nice.
Oh, you know they got Montgomery from Iowa State. He nice, and they got Gibbs from Alabama. You know he's shifty. He
Oh, the
had a
rook.
nice. Oh yeah, rookie. He had a nice run, boy.
Yeah, I forgot. Okay, that's where he went.
Man, he had a
Ooh.
nice touchdown. I'm talking about he was surrounded by like 4 dudes. I'm talking about gave him the shakes, slid up in the end zone. I said, oh man.
Okay.
Montgomery had 93 yards, averaged 6.2 yards. The Lions, I will let y'all know the Lions is my second favorite team. So they did their thing. Shout out to the Lions, great season, man. Um, helmets to the right, uniforms to what I'm saying, to the left. Uh, put your clothes in the bag. 1, 2, 3, combo. Let's go. Break. Hey, you did good. You done well. Get him out of here.
Say it's
Shout out to my
over,
boy Shay
man.
Shay.
It's over. Man, that's crazy that them Iowa State boys is balling though. You know, Montgomery and Purdy was in the same backfield together.
Yeah,
And
man.
that's
Hey,
crazy.
that's two good football players right there. He
Man, he
balled
said
out
they
though.
going to
Average
combo though.
6.2. Yeah, he had 93. Gibbs had 45 in the touchdown. Oh, Montgomery had a touchdown as well. And Williams, the other running back, had one carry for 42 yards. He sprung one. So, I mean, it was looking wild out there. At one point, like in the third quarter or something like that, all three of them running backs had more yards than Christian McCaffrey. Like all of them had more. Like that's how crazy it was for. That's how bad. Man, it was 24-7 going to halftime. You know how bad
24 to
that?
7, man.
You know
What
how
did Debo
bad?
do? What did Debo do? Did he do anything?
Did he do anything? His name is Debo now. Hey, look, Debo. Who? Debo.
As
Hey.
long as he Debo, huh? Damn, okay. So he played well with the shoulder injury.
Hey, hold on. That boy Hall Jr. in chat said it will be 3 rings for Mahomes. I mean, I hear you. I mean, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. If I had to be honest with you, just perfectly honest, I would, if I was outside looking in, I would probably think the Chiefs probably go win too. If I was outside looking in, but I'm a goddamn Niner fan, and we're gonna pull this thing off, maybe. But anyway, Debo had 8 catches on 9 targets for 89 yards. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? He also had 3 carries for 7 yards, but one of them was a nice 7-yard carry. The other two kind of just got stuffed in the backfield.
Okay.
You know what I'm
I got
saying?
you. I got you. I got you. Damn. So
Uh,
so I guess if you put all that ingredients together, but even with all of those stats, it still don't sound like the comeback that it was. So what was the big deal? How were they able to come back? Was it just really a team effort? Did the defense
the
score?
defense finally stepped up, uh, and the defense gave him a short field, I believe, on one of them because Gibbs fumbled. He got popped, but he got no. I wouldn't say pop. He got hit a green law, but Gibson, the safety, came through and ripped the ball out. He fumbled. You know what I'm saying? They
Okay.
got the ball. I think they got a field goal out of that one. That was kind of late. But then after that, man, they started getting pressure. They started shutting the run down finally.
Okay.
When I say, man, if you watch that first half, I don't know if I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I've ever seen a playoff game where a team got gashed that much in the run game. It was sick. I'm worried that Pacheco from the Chiefs is about to go come do some damage out here. Like,
Word.
man, man, I don't know if it was just, that's what I'm saying, man. Man, I wish you see it, man. Watch the highlights or something. I wish you see it because I want you to tell me, because I want to know what was they doing wrong in the first half versus the second half. Because the second half, they started shutting them down. I know that the safeties was coming up quicker. I guess I almost felt like they was playing off a little too soft in the first half. Like, you know what I'm saying? Boys weren't coming downhill like that. Almost like they was afraid to get hit with the play action or something.
I got you. I got you. I
And they
got you.
was, I mean, man, 10 yards at a time. I'm not even playing. It was like every run was either like 7 to 14 yards, it seemed like in the first half. It was
Man,
crazy. I ain't never seen that
man.
like it, man.
Okay. So the offense got help from defense. The defense from the offense second half they put together win the football game.
Yeah. Defense stepped up. Offense stepped up. Man, made a great play. Purdy on one of them threw the deep ball to IU down the middle deep. I'm talking pause. I'm talking about the safety. Oh, was it the corner? I think it was the safety, but the Detroit had the pick, bro. He jumps back. It would have been a hard pick to make, but he's falling backwards, trying to catch it like this. Ball hits it right in the helmet, bounces off his helmet. IU like tries to bat the ball away, like misses the ball. It hits dude in the helmet. IU stumbles forward and ends up catching the ball, falling on the 4-yard line to go.
Man, man,
Or
hey, when it's your time, you need fate on your side, man. When it's
oh,
your
that was
time.
incredible.
When it's your time, you need fate on your side for real. Dang, okay. So I know we got 2 weeks before we match up with anything for the championship. Oh yeah. So who would you give the MVP trophy to? San Fran in a big comeback.
Shoot, man. If anybody, I guess I just have to say, I mean, ooh, it's either Purdy or McCaffrey for sure.
Okay. Party of
But
McCaffrey.
I almost want to say Purdy just because of the runs at the end, just because of the crucial things that he did at the end of the game.
I
In the
got you.
crucial moments, he stepped up in the midst of all the haters. You know what I'm saying?
So
Talking that
so
talk.
so it's he made game changes this game.
You said he made game changer, what now?
He made game changing plays because Cam was saying he's a game manager. He doesn't make
Yes.
game changing plays like
Right.
this
And that's what I
game.
was trying to get
These
to.
first
Yes.
downs is game changing plays.
Yes. He made some damn that boy Trey said he'd give it to he'd get the MVP to Christian McCaffrey, CMC. You know what I'm saying? That's
Okay.
what's up.
Okay.
Uh hold on. Damn, what did you just ask me? My bad. I'm over here doing too much. What'd you just ask me the last question, Nina?
Uh oh, he was just making game changing plays. Purdy.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, like, yeah, he that's why I want to see what Cam Newton gonna say. Is he still gonna call him a game manager after what we just saw right there? Because that wasn't no game manager stuff. If that
Yeah.
boy's if that boy's skin looked like mine, we would have called that boy. Hey, he would have been like, "Oh, that boy can run." I'm serious. That's how he looked tonight.
Uh,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? He looked,
what makes me saying reverse racism?
yeah, it's almost the reverse. Right? I tell you, like Chris McCaffrey, like you can't believe it. It's like, huh? But nah,
Yeah.
boy, cold, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold
Okay.
on, hold on, hold on. One thing before we get off here. I know we did have a couple more comments in chat. That boy Trey said
Okay.
one thing. He said one thing I'd admit is the Lions receivers stopped catching the ball. Hey, drop some crucial balls. Honestly, the Lions could have either still probably took their game to overtime or maybe even won, bro, if they wasn't. It was almost as if it came out where the 49ers have just been here so many times. They kept their composure and the Lions
Oh,
started losing their composure. You know what I mean? It was their first time, and once it like the
in
first half, they
history, eh?
came out. No, they got boys got heart. You know, they came out punching these boys to the gut, slapping them upside the head. But when they really when they didn't knock them out, and the boys were still there, and they were still standing, it was like they was like, oh man, like
Yeah.
shoot, what we gonna do now? And like they got tight, like they tightened up. It almost seemed like boys started dropping balls left and right, fumbling, getting sacked. Next thing you know, Nick Bosa ain't had a sack in the last 5 playoff games. He got 2 sacks tonight. He out here running through people. We go.
Damn, I forgot Bosa played for them. Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
he showed
Damn.
up tonight, goddamn. It probably one of his better games, pass rushing wise, of the season.
Okay. Before we flip over to talking about the coaching carousel, um, do you think
Mm.
Detroit is a fluke? Anybody in the chat, y'all think they're a fluke, or do you think they'll be back in this
Well,
position, or do you think they'll be back in the
let me.
playoffs next year?
Speaking on that, that boy Junior did say he said Coach Campbell rolled the dice all year and won, but he lost all his money tonight. That's a good way to say it because he's been going for it on fourth down, but he went for it on fourth down, I think twice tonight, and he got stuffed. Nigga, both times. We got stuffed one time, but he thought they tried to throw. They was aggressive. They tried to throw the ball too on fourth down. Matter of fact, they might have. They might have tried to throw it both times. I don't know. Well, I feel like they tried to run it once. I don't remember. But anyway, I know they threw it once for sure, and it
I
just
got
got
you.
like that. But even at the end of the game, bro, they could have kicked the field goal to tie it up. They could have. They was in field goal position. Now it was probably a 48-yard field goal. It was 4th and 2. So
Buffalo
they kind
Bills.
of, yeah, man, they went for it, bro. Didn't make it. And then that was I think that was that's when 49ers came down, made the go ahead touchdown to go up by 10. I
Oh,
think that's how it happened. Yeah, they went up 10, and then Detroit scored again with like, you know, a minute and something left on the clock
I
to
got
make
you.
it, to because it was The real score was 30. When it was 34-24, yeah, I went ahead and made the thumbnail pick and was like, yeah, blouses. I was like blouses. I started making the thumbnail pick immediately.
Classic, man. Classic. So, you got any more thoughts of the game? Anything else I need to know? Anything you forgot to tell me?
uh, I don't think so, but I just want to, man, hey, shout out to all the 49er fans. I know we've been here a couple times in the last 10 years. You know what I'm saying? It's the third time. God damn me. We tired of this, man. We don't care about winning this. We just want to. That's what I was about to say earlier. I know any other, like Detroit, honestly, I'll be honest with you. As a 49 and Detroit Lions fan, I would have been more excited tonight if
If
Detroit
Detroit
would
would have
have
won,
won.
yeah,
Not saying I wanted Detroit to win because I wanted the 49ers to win. But I'm saying it would have felt better because Detroit, we never done that in Detroit. That Detroit is, I think, the only team since the league began that has not made it to a Super Bowl.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So that would have been incredible. But the 49ers winning, it's just kind of like, all right, well, let's go handle business this next game. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Then y'all might see me cry on camera. Not just playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Hey,
messing
do you
around.
think Detroit? Do you think
No,
they'll be back in the
that
playoffs next year?
that's the question. Yes, yes. Yes. I think Detroit is here to stay. That boy.
Okay.
Well, only problem is I think they offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson, I think he'll get the Washington job.
Oh,
And he's a
oh,
that boy good. I especially watched him again tonight. Because I've watched Detroit probably about 6, 7 times this year. I didn't I don't watch him as much as I do the Niners. I don't miss no
right.
Niners snap, more or less a game. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but Detroit, I try to watch the games, but I probably really watch about 6, 7 games. Man, he's good, man.
Okay.
He
Okay.
reiterated tonight, and I think they'll be back long as they could keep that same type of scheme going. Hopefully somebody is under him, you know what I'm saying, that understands the system and they keep him and they promote him from within. Hopefully they don't go out and get somebody else from another team that just got fired like they always do. Don't do
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? Promote from
Okay.
within.
So the Lions will
That's what
be
I would say.
back.
I think they'll be back,
Uh,
man. Boy, looking good.
Anybody before we switch gears? Anybody in the chat respond on that? They think the Lions is playoff bound next year. They think they're a fluke.
That boy Trey said, Lions are good and young. Hopefully they can keep it together this offseason. That's right. Long as they keep whatever, I don't know what everybody's contract situations and stuff like that is with the Lions, but as long as they keep that squad together,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
money time. Because man, Williams from Alabama, Gibbs from Alabama, them boys is fast. Man, they quit. Honestly, they Laporta, the tight end, he's looked like he's gonna be another George Kittle type tight end.
Okay.
Travis Kelce, George Kittle ish, like those type of players. He's looks that
Yeah.
good. And the defense look like they need to step up. They definitely need to work on open field tackling. Boy, Debo was who? Debo was being Debo at night, boy. He was running through some boy and making boys miss him and all that type of stuff. Man, this was over, man. This was an exciting game. I can't lie to y'all. This was two good games today. I thought it
Yeah.
was gonna be a dud. Like I said, how it started out that first half with the Niners, but I mean, I was writing the obituary and everything, but see, I didn't finish because the
Hey man, that's
obituary.
off the record. That's off the
No,
record.
that's not the record. No, I'm just very, but it was like a jokingly fashion because even though they was getting kicked, I still understood it was a long way to go in the game. And
Yeah.
but remember I told you one day I said I've kind of gotten over the point where I get so super upset when my team loses. Like I was still able to joke. We was down 24/7. I'm still able to joke and talk stuff in the chat. I told you I was in group chats where dudes got straight. I got called after the game, was mad at me because the way I was talking in the group chat.
You ain't no
Eh,
real fan.
yeah, yeah, they
You
called me not a
supposed to
real
be
fan.
sad.
Hey, because I said no matter what happens tonight, I mean, I would still be okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be fine. They told me, man, you tried to jinx us, man. I'm like, man, y'all need to get over all that, man.
Oh man, that's classic.
Like,
That's
come on, man.
classic.
But
Man.
nah, that's my boy though. But nah, he's messing with me as well. But I kept my spirit up for real talk. But you always ready to you got to prepare yourself for the L too. I mean, don't get it twisted. It ain't like your team just because it's your team,
Yeah,
if
it's
you're a 49er
guaranteed.
fan, it's not guaranteed. No
Yeah,
matter
for
how good
sure.
you think we are. So, and I honestly think we got a better squad than the Chiefs, but that don't mean nothing. Chiefs got Patrick Mahomes. They got Andy Reid. Andy Reid got to be considered at this point at least the second greatest head coach of all time. At least, if not the third, but I'll say he's the second, if not the
Of
third,
all time or of
of
this generation?
all goddamn time. He's
Behind
been,
Belichick?
yeah, man. But listen, he took the Eagles to what, 4 or 5 NFC championships,
He did.
one Super Bowl, just couldn't pull it off.
He did.
Shoot,
He
he's been
did.
the how many has he taken the Chiefs to?
At least five.
Another 5. It's like 10 right there. He got 2 Super Bowls now.
Damn.
Shoot,
So a decade of his career, but nothing but championships.
championship games at least.
I
That's what
see
I'm
what you're
saying. As a
saying.
fan, you can always root for your team. Like even like the Niners, even like my boy Junior messing with me, talking about we've been the 5 7 years we've been this good, but still ain't won a Super Bowl. I understand what you're saying, but being this good still feels good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, having a team where you like, all right, I know we got a good shot to go
Yeah, you
to the
got a
Super Bowl
chance.
every
Yeah.
year. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm like, even if we don't, it's
Yeah.
hard. Shoot, we've been to 19 NFC championship games. That's the most out of any team in the NFL. And we are tied for the second most Super Bowls. So I'm not saying only lightly, but we've only got 5 Super Bowl wins, and we've only been in Super Bowl what, 7 times.
So
This will be
y'all
the
only lost two.
yeah, so we 5-2. Yeah.
It's a good
So
record.
shoot. That's what I'm saying. So now this will be what? Yeah, the 8th time we went. It's hard, brother. That's what I'm saying. That's hard. It's hard deal in the NFL,
Yeah.
man.
Man, that's
I think I got it
is
all
it.
out. I think I got it all out.
Hey, I was just gonna say shit. It
I
beats getting beat in the first round every year. I know there's another team in NFL that don't, no matter
yeah.
how great they are, no matter how
Yeah.
much money they pay the team, it's
Yeah.
just they can't get out the first round. So I know 49er fans uh love
Take that.
being
Take that.
49er fans way more than some other teams.
Dead ass. It's real,
Yeah.
real talk.
But
But yeah, which one transition into next, man? Because we got a
man,
couple more
knock
things we're
these
gonna talk
coaches
about.
out, man. Talk about this coaching carousel, man. Bill
Ah,
Parcells can't get no
Billy.
job, man. Pete Carroll can't get no job, man. What you hearing, man? Why come they can't get a job, man? I wonder if it's the same thing that I done read.
Uh, I kind of heard things about Bill Belichick where basically, I mean, if he's not willing to, relinquish
There you go. You
things
got it.
that he
You
want to
got it.
be, you know,
Yep.
he want to be the GM and he want to
Hey,
make all the
man,
draft
that's
picks, brother.
you
He
remember
see,
every time we
go
talked
ahead.
about coaches, that was my first thing I would say. One was his age, and then two,
Yeah,
shit, who gonna give him total control at 72 years old, man? And they
right.
say he want total control.
Total control. So he's too old at 72 to be having total control right now. I don't want to age shame. I'm sorry. I take that back. I don't mean that. He has not proven over the last, I don't know, 10 years that he's been able to draft great draft picks. And since Tom Brady's left, who was holding them up basically, it was like weekend at Bernie's, holding up the dead body the whole time. That's what Tom Brady was doing. Bill Belichick. Now that's
Hey,
gone and over with. And he fell. Now we gotta bury him. And now he don't have no where to go. Bill, you're not making you can't. We see your track record, brother. You tried to
hey, so
max
is it
out.
over? Is it over?
It could. I don't think so. I think.
Who gonna hire him? Total
Listen,
control, should. Total
listen.
control.
It could very well be over, but I think one more team will get desperate enough and they'll bring him in.
Total control.
It ain't gonna be this year though. He gonna have to sit out of here. But after next year,
73?
listen. After next year, would somebody go, you know, 4-13?
Come save us, Bill.
They're trying to bring him in. They be like, all right, you know
73.
what? Forget it, Bill. You can do what you want.
73. You got total control now.
Yeah, but man, I go with these contracts. And these owners are so rich now, they'll pay it off too just to fire. I mean, they'll fire him if he ain't doing the job.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
get
So
rid of him
you
after.
think Belichick got one more? What about Pete, man? Does Pete got one more
I
run in him, or
I
Pete done?
I just think it's over for Pete, man.
Did
I
Pete
think it's
interview?
over for Pete. I ain't heard nothing about Pete.
Man, I ain't heard nothing about Pete,
I don't think
man.
nobody
I
want
ain't
Pete
heard
no
that he
more, man.
retired, but I sure ain't heard his name on our interviews, man. It's weird what's going on with Pete, man. Um,
What do you think about Jim though? Jim at the Chargers. Hey, I always forget that Jim actually played for the Chargers too.
yeah, QB, yeah. Man,
hmm Yes, sir.
I don't know, man. I would have liked to seen him running back with Michigan, but at the same time, I do understand him shooting the deuce. You know what I mean? They didn't want to give him
He
immunity.
had to.
Yeah, they didn't want to give him immunity. They might try to take away or, you know what I'm saying, put an asterisk next to some stuff. Or, you know what I'm saying, they might try to make him, be suspended more games or whatnot, man. But I feel him, man. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he done pissed off the right people to do what they doing to him. And what they say is true. As far as how he's talking about the NIL deals and schools need to pay universities and blah, blah, blah. So I think it's a good
Yes,
move
sir.
for him, man. Shit, he was successful with the 49ers. So I mean he's proven. It's
Well,
not like
according
he
to
ain't done
Junior,
it
he wasn't
before.
very
So
successful because he didn't win the Super Bowl. He just went to the Super Bowl.
according to who?
According to my boy Junior, Hawk Junior in the chat. Now. I'm just messing with
And dude,
it.
man, how many years was he with the 49ers?
Oh, I think about 4 or
And
5 years.
he went to a Super Bowl. When was the last time they went to a Super Bowl before him?
1995, 1994,
Yeah.
1995.
He
Yeah,
did a good job. He
did a
did a
great
good
job.
job. Yeah, he did a
I
good
have no
job.
problem. I wish him nothing but
Yeah.
success, man.
If he stays, I think he get one in the league.
He got Justin Herbert now, depending on what you think about Justin. A lot of people love him to death.
Well,
Some
I'm talking
people,
about with the 49ers. I think he would have ended up winning one with the Niners because he had built the culture, man.
that was
That's the thing he does. He builds a culture.
I would say no, only because of what happened with the culture with the 49ers. It kind of fell apart.
Oh, it did?
The players stopped, all that who got it better than us, nobody, all that stuff wore off. And then the him and the GM didn't get along no more. Trent Baalke, like they weren't even on speaking terms by the
Okay.
time he left.
Well, okay. I just meant from a
I know what you're saying
coaching
though.
the team standpoint.
Yes, yeah,
I
coaching team,
just
but
dealing with football. You know what I'm saying? None of the logistics and office stuff, but just football. I think he
mhm.
does a good job with culture. But that rah-rah stuff does wear off of NFL players quicker than it does college kids
Yeah,
too, though. That's
yeah,
what
they
they
grown.
said.
I mean, they've been hearing
Pete
this stuff
Carroll.
their whole life. Yeah,
Yeah, they say Pete Carroll made that mistake with I think the Patriots the first time around. That's one of the things that he changed when he got to Seattle.
he's still
Yeah.
chewing bubble gum. He's still chewing that bubble gum. I tell you right now.
Yeah,
He's
what
somewhere
what you what,
chewing bubble gum right now, man. Well, nah, he sleep. He sleep.
what you think about Jim? You think it's a good move for him?
Yes, I think it's a good move because Michigan was about to try to. I don't know why the Big Ten Commission was. I do know why. Okay, if I look at it from, let's say, somebody who hates Michigan, like probably 78% of the nation,
Yeah,
then you probably like, he deserved all of that and deserved to be suspended and all that. But it at some point, the Big Ten Commission was taking things into its own hands a little bit too much and trying to. It felt like personal a little bit, like maybe they don't like each
yeah,
other. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I just think it was good because they was gonna try to probably suspend him and take scholarships away and all this. Man, I'm out of here, yo.
Make it as
You know what
hard
I'm
as
saying?
possible. They already suspended them twice and they still won. So
Right. Still
they
won.
probably thinking like, shit, we got to do the
Still won
extreme to
with
make sure this motherfucker don't win.
still won with a former Oklahoma University football player under Bob Stoops. Shout out Bowman. But Sharon Moore, who is now went from interim for a couple games to head coach of Michigan. You know what I'm saying? We got
Yeah,
to
and he
shout
was the
him out
OC,
as
right?
well.
He was the one calling the plays, him and
Yes.
Harbaugh.
He went from co-off. I think he was co-office coordinator. Not he might have been. Was he full time last year? I think maybe, or was he still
He may
co?
have been shit. I know when
It don't
Jim wasn't
matter.
there, he was a full time. When
Right,
Jim
right.
was
It don't
suspended,
matter.
he
Yeah,
was full
yeah.
time. So, yeah, what you think about him, man? You think that was a good hire, or you think they rushed it, or you think they? Well, what you
I
think
think that was
about
a
it,
good
man?
hire for right now. I think it was a good hire for right now because he already showed that he could come in and still lead them to victories and
Yeah,
a couple important victories, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah.
And
Ohio
um,
State.
right, long as he can keep most of that staff together. I know some of them gonna go with Jim, obviously, probably, but if he can keep most of them together, he already knows the culture. He coached at Central Michigan before he got the job. I think in 2014 he's at Central Michigan before he went to Michigan. So he's already been around that area, man. He know the landscape. I'm pretty sure his recruiting game has gotten better out there. And I don't know where he was born exactly, where he was from. He might even be from up there. You never know. But so I think that was a good idea for right now. At least give him a couple years to see if he can keep the train rolling. If he
Yeah,
don't, then you move on. But I think it's worth them giving him a shot. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I got you. I got you.
I
I
put it
got
that
you.
way.
I think if they didn't give it to him, in a Bama situation, transfer portal like a motherfucker, the kids would have just started
Pew,
leaving
pew.
left and right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Up out
You
of
get
here.
going to Ohio State. You know?
Yeah, everybody. Ohio State got all the money right now, don't they? Well,
Huh?
they Ohio State pulling out them checks.
Man, checks, you know what I'm saying? Checkbook
Man.
super long. Um,
Oh,
what else happened in the coaching? It's something else that
man,
we need.
Raheem Morris uh got hired by the Atlanta Falcons as
And the
well.
Falcons, yep,
We
yep.
gotta point out, you know what I'm saying? Him and Gerard Mayo got
Rob
hired by
Mayo
the
for the pay. That's the
Patriots.
one I was thinking about. Yeah.
We got to point out two more minority coaches getting jobs. I think that makes eight now in the NFL. Eight head coaches. Uh, we got, we got a mixed coach with Mike McDaniel and Dolphins. A lot of people don't even know that, but you know what I'm saying. He's mixed. So, and we
Okay.
got a coach from Lebanon, Robert Saleh. Used to be defense
Jets.
coordinator for the Niners. Yep, coaching the
Yeah,
Jets
Jets.
now.
Yeah. I
And then
like
the
his
rest,
style.
and then we got Tomlin. We got who else we got? Now we got most Morris. Now we got Mayo. Now we got who am I missing? Who am I missing? We got
Man, you know I ain't watched it in 4 years.
uh
I
but
think you
anyway,
got the majority of them though. I think
got the
you
majority
think,
of them. I'm
yeah.
missing one or
Oh,
two, but
Antonio Pierce with Vegas.
Antonio Pierce with Vegas. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
he just got the full-time job. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So man, it's looking up. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
oh,
Keep on.
the brother with the Houston Texans, D'Amico Ryans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
D'Amico, yeah,
he
came from
did a good
49ers
job there.
as well. Boy, get
Yeah,
Cal Shanahan coaching tree getting long, boy. That
yeah,
Cal Shanahan coach tree stretching out. We got me shut.
yeah.
I'm talking
What,
about we got Matt LaFleur, Sean McVay, D'Amico Ryans, Robert Saleh, Mike McDaniel. I mean, that boy got coaches everywhere that used to coach for him.
yeah.
Mm.
What you thinking about the coaches that got picked up? Either Gerard Mayo or Raheem Morris. What you think about those hires?
I will say that I know a lot about Gerard Mayo as a football player, not much as a
Right.
coach. I
Yep.
didn't even remember he was coaching. I
Yep.
didn't even know.
Low
What?
key as a
I'm
motherfucker,
like,
right?
whoa! I didn't even know he was. I'm like, what?
Hey,
Now
but
Raheem.
go ahead.
Now I'm gonna say, but Raheem Morris. I've heard a lot about him. I've been knowing him over the years. He's been around on defensive end for a lot. I mean, he was in my division coaching with the Rams. I know he coached, I think, with the Bucks before,
He was a head
back in the
coach of the
day.
Bucks, I believe.
And he
He
was an
didn't do very
interim.
well his first time around.
He was an interim when he took over, I believe, and he ended up after John Gruden got let go. Then he took over, but he was only 32 years old then, so he was a young boy. I know he had a lot
Yeah,
of, I know he had a lot more. Not to call him a boy, but you know what I mean. And he had a lot of stuff to learn. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah. So you think
I
he'll
think,
do a better job?
yeah, I
He's
think
young enough to he should be young enough to mess with the young kids that the Falcons got.
yes, I think it's a good fit. Especially, that team should be able to grow together as long as they
Yeah,
give him, man, as long as they give him some years to get it right.
man. At least four, man. At least four.
Got to, man. At
You know what
least,
I'm
unless it
saying?
just, I'm in favor of giving anybody 3 to 5 years at least, unless things is just don't look right. Unless you just like, oh no, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
Some people you can tell he don't know what he doing. Like it
yeah,
matter. But I'm pretty sure Raheem Morris has been around a lot of great coaches, and he's coached before. He's been coaching for a long time. He know what to do.
yeah. Okay.
Now,
So
whether he
you
gets a quarterback is the question.
Right. You have talked about that before. Okay, so you feel like a second chance is warranted. You think he'll do with this next chance?
Yes, man. All
Okay.
the players that used to play for him, everybody seems to love him. Even the all after the Rams lost, even in the playoff game, the owners, the coaches, everybody just talking so highly of him. It was like they was all campaigning for him almost, you know. So it
Gotcha.
was one of
Okay.
them things
Okay.
where everybody loves him. Even his players that play for other teams, like Jalen Ramsey, and people was tweeting out talking about how great of a person and good of a coach he is and stuff like that. So
No, that's a good deal. I'm happy for him, man.
yeah,
Um, um,
shoot, go
Mayo,
ahead.
man, I'm a little nervous about that. So we ain't got to go too far in it,
I'm a
but
little nervous about that too. What you know about
no
that? Because
experience
I'm
with
kind of I'm
nothing.
kind of I'm kind of in the dark with Mayo on that.
Man, I mean, shoot, linebackers coach, but he hasn't coached special teams. He hasn't been a defensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? Like this, he's going. He must be getting ready to put some great assistants around him, man, so he can be the CEO until, what I'm saying, he figure out, what I'm saying, who he is as a coach. But man, he taking on the Patriots job. Uh
I mean, he
man,
did
no
play for the
experience
Patriots
doing
for
that.
a while, you know.
Yeah,
He
playing is
came
different from coaching
no,
though.
no, and
You know
then
what
he
I'm
came
saying?
up. How long you been coaching with him?
Think
Do
5
you
years.
okay, 5 years, and he played for him for I know a good while.
Yeah, he
Um,
been he been around the organization for like 15 years.
so the question is, what he got on Robert Kraft? No, that's no disrespect to Robert.
Hey, hey,
I'm sure
man,
he
hey,
earned
they
this
they
job.
they
I'm just
they 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 say Robert Kraft, man, was hanging around Meek Mill and some other cats with
yeah, man, he
prison
might got some dirt
reform and
on
stuff.
Robert.
And it say Robert like, man, I'm gonna go with a minority. I gotta do before I die, I gotta check this out list, man. I gotta put a black guy in charge.
Shout out to
So
Robert Kraft, man.
shout out to
Shout
Robert Kraft,
out.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Went and picked
Shit,
up
but
Big Bill, got Big Bill out of jail, man. Come on, man. Let's go.
hey, but like you say, what Gerard Mayo got on Kraft, man? He skipped every step. He skipped every step, dog.
Went right there, didn't he? Went right to the
Man,
top.
man, right to the top, man.
Man, hey, man, listen. Let's be happy because when it happens for some other people, we complain about it. So let's just go ahead and accept it.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go ahead. We're gonna take it now. We're gonna take
Oh
it when it
no,
comes.
hey, listen, no doubt, more power to us. You know what I'm
All
saying,
right.
straight up.
But I know what
But
you're saying, though. Being all fair and objective, I know exactly what
yeah,
you're saying.
well, when it comes
Yeah.
down to football, like knowing
Because there's other
the
minorities that could have
stages
had
that
that
you
job
go
too.
through
Yeah.
before you get to being there, and
Exactly.
and why you go through those steps. You know what I'm saying? Being a special teams coordinator, it's not
Mm.
quite like being an offensive defensive coordinator, but it's a great stepping stone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and it's not very many people come in with no experience and just jump into a big job like that, man. So more power to them. I hope it works out. But this is a risky business.
Risque. We also had what else do we have actually?
Uh,
I know we did want to discuss what I know what last week on I think January 26th was the 4-year anniversary, if you want to call it that, of Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and the other,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
5 to 7 people. How many people was it? 7 people total, or was it 7 other people that was in the
I think it was nine
9 people?
total, 7 other people. Yeah,
Uh, I don't really know their names, no disrespect, but to all those people, rest in peace. And
yeah,
and just want to talk about Kobe for a minute, man. I know that Kobe was one of the most celebrated players, as long as one of the most hated players too in the league because he was
yeah,
so damn good and he would whoop your team. So like, you know what I mean? So you kind of had like a love-hate relationship with Kobe
yeah.
Bryant. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's why I like that last Nike commercial he had. Do you remember that right before he retired? Where everybody was getting up
Yeah, they
singing
was
basically
hating.
I
Yeah,
hate you.
I just
Yeah.
seen that one the other day. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That was very fitting because
yeah,
that's kind of how it was with Kobe.
yeah. For sure,
Like
for
you
sure.
hated him because he was so good.
Yeah. You remember when you was at when you heard he died?
Man, let me tell you, I had just started a little business and we had a building, and I was leaving my house, pulling up in the parking lot, about to walk in. I'm talking, we just got the business, had it for not that long, and as I'm about to get out the car, I see the little news, the Bleach Report
Yeah,
whatever, or ESPN, whichever one it was,
yeah,
popped up and saying it Kobe Bryant. I mean, listen, I just sat in my car for a second, and I just looked because I'm like, wait a minute, is it? Huh? Like it
it
was just
don't seem like
weird.
it could be true.
No, so I walk in the building, and my business partner at the time was in there, and I'm like, did you just see that? And he like, bro, is that real? And I'm, and I'm like, dude, I suppose like it. I said that we literally just sat there in silence
Yeah,
for I'll probably for a good 8 to 10 minutes. It felt like we just sat there.
yeah.
We didn't even know what to say.
It's like time froze for a quick second. Like,
All right,
yeah, we was coming back from a basketball tournament for my girls in Tulsa. We was on I-44, and I got the alert, and I told my wife, and she was like, "No way." And I'm like, "Man, that's what they saying." I don't know. Then it was just dun 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 dun. Then update after update after update, and like you say, man, for a period of time, I don't know how long it was, but it was just silent, man. Just like complete shock. You know what I'm saying? Just like, man, how did that happen? You know what I'm saying?
wow.
Especially when it was like helicopters. Like, man,
That's was the big thing was helicopter. It was like you don't hear that one. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Most
It's
you
like
don't hear that
helicopter.
one a lot.
Where was he going to helicopter? And
Yeah,
then it's
what
like,
was
man,
he doing?
they fly everywhere. Like, man, I can't believe it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? And I thought about remember the Hispanic singer, La Bamba?
Yeah, yes. The bomb.
Yeah, that was a
I
plane accident. That was one of the first things I thought
was it
about. Like,
Ricky?
man, this
Was
is
it
like some
Valentine? Was his last name?
I can't remember. I
Something like
can't, but I
that.
know he had the song, you know what I'm saying?
Like Ricky
That was one
Valentine
of
or
the
something.
yeah, that was one of the things that kind of came up in my brain at
Right.
first was like that. Like, man, I don't think I've heard, that in the live, but you really don't hear, plane wrecks with the big stars like that. You know what I'm
Richie
saying? So
Valens. Richie Valens.
yeah,
All right, I just had to
yeah,
get
yeah,
that. My bad.
yeah. But
Yeah, but no, you don't hear that, bro. That's crazy.
same.
And was he going to or leaving basketball practice
He was
with
going
his
to his daughter's
daughter
game. They was all going to a game.
or to the game? Okay, to the
Yep,
game.
yep, 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 yep.
So
So it's like,
like I know
man,
like even as a father of a couple daughters that play basketball, I know that had to be
man, that was
even
like,
a little bit more touching.
ooh, man. And it's just unreal, man. It's man, just unreal. Just I think the rest of the day it was just kind of just like
Oh man, that just kind of
surreal.
makes oh man.
Yeah, it was kind of surreal the whole day. But
Damn.
I think when we was talking earlier, man, I think you said it best. Like he wasn't my favorite player, but I respected him. You know what I'm saying? Just the work ethic, the grind. You know what I'm saying? The strong mindedness. What they call the Mamba mentality. So
Yes,
like I
sir.
say, and then they compared him to Jordan. You know what I'm saying? It's like they just trying so hard to figure out somebody that's better than Jordan. Who's the next? Who's the next? So I always kind of had that. Nah, man, not Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But did respect this game because the boy was cold. So um,
Um,
can't believe it's been 4 years, man.
before that was a fast 4 years. That was can't believe it's been that much time to pass by. I mean, damn, I could have got a whole nother college degree in that time. But but like it's like, man, Kobe about the closest thing we've ever gonna get to Michael Jordan. But see, and if you ask me, I think technically he's just I know this is controversial, but I think Kobe's technically a little bit better than Jordan. Like far as technique,
Man,
what he does on the
you got some
floor.
people that believe it, man. He was the
I
carbon copy that just
I mean, but
enhanced it. You know
ain't
what I'm
it
saying?
natural? I think it's just naturally players get better from learning from players before them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like the human body evolution. It ain't like it stops
Right.
evolving. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I don't think it's a disrespect to say that just because he don't have 6 rings. I know everybody like to. That's so corny to me. He got 5 rings. He went to more. Matter of fact, he went to more finals than Jordan did, just like LeBron has. But I know Jordan was perfect. He didn't lose none. But did he play against Kevin Durant and Steph Curry?
Well, he played
But
against Barkley. He played against
that's
Barkley and Ewing
that's
and
cute.
Malone
Yeah,
and you.
that's great. No, I'm saying, I mean, you look at those players, look at their body types, and then look at the body types of the players today. You look at them out of shape, Barkley. We got a muscular wrestler in Malone. He was cool.
Man,
Ewing.
I ain't even finna do that,
Ewing
man.
was a choke artist.
I
But
ain't
that's,
even
this is what
finna
I'm saying.
disrespect. I ain't gonna even
Listen,
disrespect
listen.
Isaiah Thomas and
I'm
Larry
just saying,
Bird and
no
Magic and
it
all them
really ain't no
like that,
disrespect. But
man.
listen. Can we not just admit that the players to, I mean, come on, how hard is it to admit to hell the players today? Well, why can we do it so easily in football? Admit that the players of today is better, but it's so hard for us to do it in basketball.
I don't know if they just all around better. Well,
What do you mean?
I
What do you
think
mean?
I think I think because I do think the players do better, not better, but I do think the players do cone drills, they
Technology.
do skill drills, and I think they do all that stuff. They practice and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I also believe that the rules have changed so much in the leagues that it makes it easier to have those skills um, on display a higher percentage time. You know what I'm saying? There's no defense in the NBA no
I
more.
know.
There's no defense in the NFL no more. It's almost damn near tag. You know what I'm saying? You hit a quarterback in a certain area,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? It's flag, you get kicked out the game, you hit a receiver too hard over the middle. They got to make sure they take a step before you can actually hit them and all this shit. I think the rules, like you
But do
can't
you
touch
think
nobody in basketball. Like you had people that dribble real good back in the day. It's just you could be more physical with them back in the day
fam,
to slow that
fam,
dribbling down.
fam, ain't not one person ever back then dribbling like Kyrie Irving. Not one of them.
I mean, sure,
Kyrie Irving,
you had
Allen
Jason
Iverson,
Williams,
Stephen Curry.
you had you had Tim
Curry,
Hardaway.
Iverson, and Irvin. I'd take them anywhere over anybody.
Man,
Them three right there, out
man,
dribbling anybody you
I
can mention.
gotta man, I gotta
Which
go on
one?
my
Pistol Pete?
Rolodex
You
of
think Pistol
dribblers.
Pete? You think Pistol
Nah,
Pete can
like
out
Kenny
dribble?
Anderson's, who else back in the day? Like, man, you had some boys handle the ball, man.
Yeah,
It's
but
just it
not
was a
like.
more physical game. Like, man,
Listen,
just think, Suge. Just think.
I know what you're saying, but
Just I'm trying to think,
it,
like just say for
just because
instance,
they was able to run down people, I don't even think that was that right though?
what's
I
that?
mean, don't you think the rules is right to be changed? What's the point of you being able to just body somebody who's just dribbling? Like they used to do outrageous things back in the day. Let's keep it real.
No, I'm talking about just even in perimeter defense. Like now they call it hand checking. You can't guide somebody like it.
Yeah, quit
It's
touching
almost
me. Why are you touching me? No, dead ass. Why is your hand on my hip while I'm trying to dribble? Man, if you don't get your fucking hand off me, excuse me. If you don't no,
hey, hey, but
I'll,
see, that's the offensive player. The defensive player is like, shit, man, I got to do a little something to slow you
so
down.
I gotta hold you. That's like pass interference,
No, no,
basically.
no, not
No,
hold.
that's pass interference. You're like,
No,
if you can put your hand on, if you're touching me while I'm trying to move, like you trying to like push me away. Nah, bro.
I mean, shoot, you touch each other in the post. You
Yes,
back it
it's
down, you got bodies on each other. So you allow it in the post, but you don't allow a little bit of a body on the
but
perimeter.
that's a little
But it's
different.
all
That's like that,
it's an offensive league. You know what I'm
but
saying? They want you to
that's the
play
difference.
with
That's
2 feet
like
in between you so
being
you
in
get
the
shook down to
so
your ankles, man.
being in the post is like being in the trenches. That's like being on the offensive line. Yeah, you got to get physical down and end up in the trenches now. But
Yeah, but a
on
hole
the
is a hole though.
perimeter, just like receivers,
Yeah,
you
like even in the league, you got a 6'5" receiver, and you saying
so you want to so
don't touch him
basically
at all. Don't touch him at
so
all
well I tell you
after
this.
5 yards.
I put this what I'll say
Meanwhile,
to
we
it.
trying to stop Tom Brady.
Listen,
We trying to
this what
stop
I'll
Peyton
say.
Manning.
This is what
Huh?
I'll say to end my side of the debate. What I'll say is I'll take any lineup of the new school all stars in football or basketball against any lineup of the old school all stars in any rules you want to play on, and the new school dudes will win.
Hey,
Straight up.
if you let Barry
Any
Sanders
rules you
or
want.
Jim Brown play in this era now,
No, that's
if
two different. No. Barry
if
Sanders.
you
No.
if
Barry Sanders
hey
is
no,
considered
you
new
said any
school.
player, any era.
No, that's new school. Yeah, right. Barry Sanders ain't Jim Brown era. No, hold on. The rules had changed already in the
Okay, I
90s.
take man. You can't let a Gale Sayers play
The
in
rules
the today's
changed. Listen, the
NFL.
rules changed when we was growing up in the 90s.
Not to what
That's
it
what
is now. Shit, they was
it
still
was
playing with
virtually this.
concussions and all that shit back there. There wasn't no
Yeah,
concussion
that's
rule.
fine, but you still
It
couldn't
wasn't no
touch receivers.
targeting rules. It wasn't none of that.
Yeah, but that's when they took away. You can't hit receivers no more after. You can't touch them after 5 yards. You can't.
Nah,
Everything
nah,
changed. I mean, I know.
that was Peyton Manning then when that happened. That
Nah,
was later on.
nah, bro. I remember specifically because I remember all the old school people then saying that they were soft in the 90s. See, we have revisionist history sometimes. Every era calls the next era soft. It happens in everything. It happens in music. It happens in rap. It happens in anything you
Nah,
want to speak
man.
of.
Nah,
No, the
nah.
old school people
This
always stay old
this
school, bro.
I guarantee you the
It's
quarterbacks
gonna
of the
evolve
'90s
again. No, no,
had it way worse. Yeah, it's gonna be
no,
seven
bro.
on seven next.
It's gonna evolve again, and then Kevin
It's a
Durant
seven on
them,
seven. You
Kevin
won't even
Durant
be able to
them.
touch nobody. It
No,
won't
it's
even be
gonna
no
be
D
how we
lineman
saw.
in 10 years.
No, it will. But I'm saying I think we go overboard when we think of it because it ain't all that different. Only difference is you're not able to
Dude,
kill people. The only
man,
difference is you're not able to spear people in the back. You're not able to hit people helmet to helmet. You're not
man,
able to leg hit the
they don't even allow
quarterback.
you to set up wedges on kickoff
You're
return
not
no more.
because it was. You know how many people was getting concussions that way?
Man, it should. I mean, you
Are we
know what you
not? But
signed
listen,
up
are we
for.
not? Okay, so are
It's
we
like a
worried
police
about?
officer saying he know he like if he gets shot at one day or he gets
Mm-hmm.
a ruly
Well, that's
person
team
that he
sports
pulls
now.
over. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what you sign up for. You know what I'm saying? Like you know when you play
No,
football,
but
man, you
listen,
might get
it's
somebody knock
nothing
your ass
wrong.
out.
That's the part where I don't get it. I feel like changing the rules so more people ain't getting their brains knocked out and having CTE. I don't think nothing wrong with that. I think everything needs to evolve. You get smarter and you realize that shit ain't necessary to have a good game. I just saw two fantastic games today, and I did not once think about the rules. Not once.
Oh,
Not once.
probably because there wasn't a
And people
rule
was getting
that
blasted.
affected the
No,
game.
dudes was getting blasted out there, fumbling, getting rocked. But it wasn't like just outrageous. A dude jumping in the air and I'm putting my helmet in the middle of his back, breaking his spine.
I mean, man, sometimes these people getting kicked out of the game because they get there so fast they can't move out the way. Like some
I
things
just
are
it
stringently
does
happening.
happen
You know what I'm
sometimes.
saying?
That does happen sometimes. It
And
does.
that's what I'm saying. And they don't even take in consideration like, nah, this wasn't malicious. It's targeting and you gone. Like quarterbacks feel way more
Mm-hmm.
comfortable throwing the football now than ever. Like there's no fear of you getting
Oh,
hit.
absolutely. No, no.
Not no tough hit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they
There's
still getting
like
blasted though, bro.
like Jerry Rice and them, they was getting their ass blasted over the middle and really had hands and concentration to hold on to the football. These
No, but
receivers
hey, but like I
nowadays,
said,
they
that
go across
happened.
the middle knowing damn well they ain't gonna get hit. And if
Nah,
they
but see,
do,
that's not.
you got it.
Obviously, like I said, yeah, you really ain't watched football in a while. Cause nah, if you'd watch get there, niggas getting blasted going over the middle.
But these rules was in place the last time I watched it, and it got kind of out of hand. Just seeing, man, damn, you got to let that good ass receiver that run 4.2 and he's 6'5", 230. You got to
Mm-hmm.
let him catch the ball and put damn near 2 feet down before you can tackle him. That's a hard ass assignment on the DB
No,
that's
no,
taught
no,
to break on the ball.
that's not true. You can't hit them below the waist. I mean, below the knees. You can't like purposely try to flip them.
Yeah, nah. If somebody's coming over the middle and they're stretched out and you hit them too hard, they're gonna
Mm.
say he was like he wasn't in a position to protect himself. So you gotta let him catch the ball first, come down, and then make the
Nah, they
tackle.
didn't. But I'm saying they didn't got away from that. They don't call that like that no more. They really don't. I'm telling you, the dude's getting blasted now coming over the middle. They. Well, I think the last thing you saw was when they first start doing it. So they was like jumping the gun. They've relaxed no more now. Like they've
Oh
gotten more relaxed. Like they not it.
no,
They
I
each year each year every summer they tweak the rules slightly. So it's like now it's gotten back to more of a better watch. I know exactly what you're saying. At one point, it looked like fucking flag football and it was getting on my nerves. But now it's starting to get back to football. I'm just being honest. I'm not even to debate the argument. It's really getting back to more hard hitting football. It's just it'll never be what it was in 1952 when they did have no face mask and all that. It's never gonna be that. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I'm not
That's
saying
gone.
take cheap shots, but I mean, like cats can't even tackle. Like the game ain't even physical no more. You just by the way they practice, they can't even practice the way they used
Mm.
to. 2 days, full pads, all that. Like
Well, look,
I mean, it's a different brand of football, man.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you. At just
Well,
at, I'm not disagree on this. We got to agree disagree on this
for
because
somebody to play DB, for somebody to
yeah.
play DB, and I got you in my radar, and I got you targeted, and it's time to pull the trigger for the missile to come out and explode, and now all because you ain't caught the ball good enough. I gotta hold back and possibly not take a chance of getting a targeting call, and in the midst of trying to keep you safe, I didn't pull back just a little bit too much. Now you done broke my tackle. You didn't win 70 yards on us.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm talking about from a DB's
But that
perspective.
ain't really happening. That's
It's
not happening no more. I'm telling you,
oh no, but it happened in
that's
the
not really
college
happening.
games all the time.
Well, it ain't happening in the NFL no more. Because
Yeah,
dudes just taking the fine now. If it just so happened if that had, because I'm gonna tell you what happens now. Usually now what happens is if something like that happens, they might not throw the flag at it. Okay, dude might get fined after the game though, but that play doesn't affect the actual game no more as much.
man,
Like,
I've
you know
read
what I'm saying?
articles where they talk about it affect the game like that wasn't a roughing. I seen one play where one of the quarterbacks got sacked in the end zone and the big boy just landed on him. They threw a flag, said it was excessive,
Yeah, that
and
might
everybody was going crazy, and
and
the
I bet
team ended
that
up
was,
losing because of that. And it's
and you
like,
know what that is?
damn,
Hey,
huh?
that does happen a lot in the preseason in the first 1 or 2 weeks. But as the season goes on, they get more and more relaxed. And once you get to the playoffs, that's damn near non-existent no more. Like I ain't saw a playoff game yet in the last 2 3 years where they call stuff like they don't call that stuff in the playoffs and stuff like that. Like it be
Man, next time,
preseason
next
and
time I
early
get
in the
me an
season.
alert, I'm gonna send it to you.
And I'll bet you, I guarantee you, it's going to be in the preseason or within the first 2 or 3 weeks of the season because they trying to enforce it to set the tone for the season. I mean, they talk about all this. That's what I'm saying. Like the rules have changed, bro. It's
Okay,
getting away from how it used. You
they
know,
they they
they
they might be treating the college kids
no.
like a little bit of babies a little bit
Well,
more
I,
than they are
hey,
NFL. Because
yeah,
I know in the college game, it's
the
like, what the
college,
fuck is this we watching? This shit is football. This shit is
yeah, they
flag
bugging in
football down
college.
there.
Yeah, in college they be bugging. I can't vouch for college no more. I mean,
I
uh,
got you. So
I'm gonna
there's
be
a
honest
difference.
with you. It is a difference. I'm telling you, the NFL has
Okay,
because they not dumb, man. You know, the NFL's about making money. They heard the fans complaining. You know what I'm saying? They not stupid. They know they got to get back to this hard hitting football. You know what I'm saying? Like
okay.
we got tired. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like I'm saying, probably around the time when you quit watching, man, it was soft as hell. I know exactly what you're talking about. Everybody's mad.
Okay. Okay.
Everybody's mad, but it's getting better. It's getting better. Trust me, it's getting a little better. Like I said,
Man,
it still ain't the
how did we
70s and
get
80s,
how did
but
we get on this, man? We went from
I don't
shout out
know.
to Kobe all the way to the
Oh, because
NFL.
then we talk about because we talked about old school and new school basketball players,
Yeah,
and then
yeah, yeah.
somehow we got to
Basketball player. You
football.
tripping. Oh yeah, because we started with you think
Yeah.
Kobe's more skilled. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how
Hey,
we got
but
that's how
listen
we
to me.
got there.
But you got to remember, and Kobe's considered in this generation. So yeah, we got Kobe on our team too, Nick. We got Kobe, LeBron, KD. Shoot, who you want? Tim Duncan. All the yeah. If you go get Charles Barkley and Malone, go get them. Go get them. I'll get these boys over here. We
But
gonna
like
work them.
Kobe played with them though.
Yeah, but he played with at
If
the end of their
if
careers.
you came
That was
before
at
the
the
2000s,
beginning. That was the
if you
beginning of
came in the
Kobe.
2000s, you got to be on the old school team. If you
Nah,
came from the 2000s, you got to be on the old school team.
that's not really old school though.
Yeah,
I mean, to me, I don't. I mean, I
that's what
guess what
25. That's
2007.
25 years.
Sure, 23, but or 24 now. But if you want to take it there, it's fine.
Trying to
I'm
think.
taking the
So
2000 over these.
that means
I'm
man.
taking. Listen, all I gotta say. Listen, LeBron, KD alone, and Steph. We working everybody. Working everybody. I could
Man,
you just put two more people with them three. I don't
I'm
even care who
going.
they are. I don't even care who
I'm
they are.
going. I'm going Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Going at least Shaq. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
You gotta
Kobe
say
got to be
Shaq.
on the team too.
Well, take Kobe.
Oh yeah. See, if we take Kobe, we take a Vince Carter, we
although
take
although
Kevin
we although we
Garnett.
all know Kobe didn't even start starting till 1998, 99. But all right,
That's what I'm
we
saying. The
take
90s.
Kobe.
He one of them 90s cats.
But
He.
yeah,
I
when the
think
league started
the
getting
NBA.
soft, and that's when they start getting squishy soft.
Huh?
That's when they quit hand checking in the 90s.
Nah, they was still hand checking.
Nah, they weren't hand checking no more, man. They
Now
called the
I'm
Michael
gonna have to
Jordan.
go. Man,
They
I'm
got
trust
Michael Jordan rule, man.
on the next recap. I'm gonna have these stats, man, on all this stuff happening. I'm gonna have all of them, man. What else we got on the list for topics, man? Did you?
What
I
else
know
do we
we had
got?
analytics on there. Did you want to say that for next time? Because that was an interesting topic.
Nah,
But we've been on here for at least an hour already. So, man, however you want to finish this off, man,
nah,
I'm
we
with it.
pretty much right. But analytics is, but now you're right. I mean, I'll give it. They did start truly doing the hand checkers until after 2000. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it they was still doing a little baby cheating in the 90s.
yeah, man. You had to be able to get through that defense, man.
But
That
who
pressure,
can't get the?
man.
But you act like so you act like LeBron couldn't have got through that.
And then like man, and then a lot of these well, LeBron don't play physical like that. And then secondly,
Oh my god! All right, man. All right, let's move on. Let's move
then,
on,
then
man.
then a lot of these cats are allowed to travel and
Let's
all
move
that shit,
on,
man.
man. You just said
Like
LeBron ain't
James
physical.
Harden, Trey Young, um, it's a lot of traveling going on out there in the NBA too, man. Like some of all this dribbling and sidestepping and hop stepping and crab stepping. Like man, but they want offense, all that fancy whoop-de-doo stuff sell tickets though, man.
All right, man.
You
You ready
know
to talk
how it
about
goes,
you ready to talk
man.
about analytics, man? You just you, you just said LeBron ain't physical. All they were hearing about.
You say LeBron play
LeBron,
physical?
the biggest freight train in NBA history coming through the lane.
That's
Who the
nah,
hell? He did.
nah.
LeBron is the even basketball analysts say this. I don't even know what you're talking about right now, man. We can move on, man.
Now, I'm not
So what did
saying he was
Michael what
the.
did Michael Wilbon say, man? What did Michael Wilbon say, man?
Now, I
About
just got to
analytics.
say this part. He's not as good as LeBron, but man, we seen freight trains coming. I mean, Barkley was one, Sean Kemp was
Ah,
another. You know
come
what I'm
on.
saying? I
These
mean, we
guys can't
seen freight
compare to
trains
they can't
out
compare
of
to LeBron.
control. You know what
They
I'm
can't compare
saying?
to LeBron.
Man, you sure you want to go into analytics tonight, man? It's 11 o'clock. You sure you want to save it
Oh
for the
no, I
next
mean
day?
you sleepy, man. We can go ahead and get off, man. We done, man. We can wrap it up, man. This boy Dino tired, y'all.
Hey, how many people still on with us right now, man? We still got
I don't
people
even
on.
know.
We go through analytics. You know what I'm saying?
It's
How
only
many people
coming.
still watching?
It's only about 5 people, man. We can bounce out.
Yeah.
But
So, and
nah,
I'll put that on the notes for next time, analytics, because I think we'll disagree on that one too. I want to see
yeah,
your
we
take
go.
on the analytics.
Nah, the more disagreements, the better, man. Make a better show. Nah.
Hey man, sure. If we always gonna disagree when it comes to LeBron and Jordan, I'm always
Oh yeah,
Team
yeah,
Jordan.
yeah. Yeah, man. I'd rather take the
Always,
guy.
always
I'm,
Team
I'm
Michael
gonna take the
J.
guy that stay in shape year round. Yeah, I'm gonna take him. And that don't smoke and drink every night. I'm gonna take LeBron.
That's just how great he was, man. He could puff a cigar and play
No, that's
18
who he was
holes of
playing
golf.
against. No,
Man.
that's who he was playing against. Let him do that shit today.
I
he
mean,
can't do
he
that
was
off
good. Like he got
today.
man. He not only did he smoke cigars, man, he go play 18 holes of golf and then go play in the
Exactly. He
in the
would.
Olympics,
Hey
dog.
man.
Cold.
Hey, because he playing against fat boys like Charles Barkley did, man.
Come
Them boys
on,
is out of
man.
shape. Them boys
Man,
is out of shape, man.
man,
Hey man, they
LeBron
wasn't
out
even
there
working.
playing against
Do you know that? Hey
LeBron
man, do
out
you
there
know they
playing
wasn't?
against a young ass, fat
Do you?
ass
Hey, now
Zion.
real talk. Hey, now real talk. Do you know Jordan was like real, truly one of the first basketball players that actually worked out in the off that started working out in the off season?
Man, he wanted to beat Detroit. He started getting on the weight.
He played against a bunch of dudes. You hear what I just said? He played against a league full of players that did not work out in the offseason.
No, they didn't lift weights, man. They
They didn't
worked
do
out in the off season.
now they played basketball. That's it.
That's
They
working out.
they wasn't out there doing hit exercise and running hills, pumping weights. Nah, man. Hey, man, get them out of here, man. I'm out. We out, man.
You tell.
We
Hey,
gotta
that's
come
how
back. We
cold
gotta
they
come back
was.
to
They
this
didn't have
argument.
weights and they was still cold. Julius Erving was cold without weights. Hey,
He's just
hey,
this boy didn't
hey,
have no
check this out.
muscle tone, man. This boy didn't have no muscle
Hey,
tone,
check
man.
this out. Watch. I'm gonna show you how much weights do.
Kevin Durant a body them boys.
Man,
He's skinny as
no,
a
no, no,
pebble.
no, 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 no. Hey,
And
listen, man. These cats is doing all this nutrition stuff. They doing all these weights. They doing all these ice chambers for recovery, and they can't even play 82 games. That shit ain't even
oh
working. The
man,
cigarettes and
don't put
cigars
nah man,
was
don't put
the
Kawhi
the
Leonard on
the
everybody
the,
now.
the, the
Everybody ain't doing
cigarettes.
that.
What?
Everybody ain't doing only Kawhi
And
Leonard do
B
that
and
bull
B
crap.
just scored 70, dog, and took the next 5 games off.
It ain't even been 5 games since he did 70.
Yeah,
It's only he only been like 1 game since
nation
then.
on there. It's like, man, why he keep on missing every time he play us?
And you know how many times the Embiid get hurt? Embiid needs to take games off.
Man, come on. And
He
that's what
get
I'm
hurt
saying.
every
Hey,
year.
he work out every day. He pump iron. He got a nutritionist. He
Man,
got
he
a
just
chef.
injured.
He got
He injury
all that
prone,
stuff,
man.
man. He still be injured.
You
All of
know, Embiid been getting injured since Kansas, man. You know he injury prone, man.
man, shit, man. Who all going 82 games nowadays? It ain't none of
Man,
the Warriors. It ain't Bill. It ain't
actually, but you
Kevin
know what?
Durant.
But
It
listen,
ain't it
listen,
ain't Devin Booker. None of them could go 82 with
listen.
all this
Not even take them.
technology.
Is it
Can't none of
smart?
them because they
Is it
soft as
smart?
hell.
Listen, is it
Huh?
smart to play? No, is it smart to play 82 games? And when you got playoffs coming, it's just no. I'm being honest. It's smart. Now
I
you
mean,
can
that's
be
what they
tough all
did.
you want, Mister Tough Guy, but is it smart when you
It's
when
the
you
rules. You
no
signed
when
a
you
contract.
no
You
that's
can play
fine.
82
No
games.
no
You
right.
know when you
Mm-hmm.
get drafted, we play 82 games and we got
Man, my
playoffs.
ankle hurt.
Everybody,
My
hey, you
ankle
got
hurt tonight.
you
If
got
you
people
injured, you
missing
can't play,
30
right?
games and ain't going to the playoffs.
Man,
What about the people that ain't going to the
I
playoffs
got
missing
knee
games?
tendonitis tonight. My knee hurt.
Play through
I
that
can't take
shit,
off.
man.
I'm just
Play
saying.
hell no. Play through that shit. You getting paid $2 gazillion,
Why?
man. You gotta get your ass up and play.
Bruh, I'm
Shit,
listen,
I
I
just
would I'd rather my
$120.
dude.
I'm broke now coming to see your ass play.
All right,
Better get your
man.
ass up and play.
And then you're gonna get bounced in the first round because your knee hurting.
That's how it go, man. That's how it
Just saying
go.
about we out here, man.
That's hey, you
You
on the
too old
weights. The
school for
weights
me,
is
man.
supposed to help you with
I
all
ain't that
that,
old
man.
school no more, man.
Huh?
My mind, I'm not that old school no more, man. I'm elevated, man. I'm not.
Man, you
I mean,
can't, man, you can't miss 59 out of 82 games, man. I
nah, but I
mean,
can.
like
But
at
he,
some point,
I ain't mad. If listen, I ain't mad if you play 72 instead of 82.
shit, Bradley Beal done missed 10 games 3 times already.
Well, who is he?
He played for Phoenix. He over there
No,
with
I know
KD.
who he is,
Uh,
but he ain't
man,
nobody.
damn, man, shit. Uh,
He better do.
uh,
He need to prove something. First of all,
Kevin Durant be sitting.
he gonna make Kevin Durant switch teams again. Them
LeBron,
boys.
man, oh man, please let's
Kevin
not
Durant
do
be on
that.
another team. Now we see. Look, we'll go all night, man. Now we got to continue this conversation eventually. We gotta get back to this. We can argue about this all night.
All night, man. I bet so on
I,
the next topic we're gonna have something else to argue about. And hopefully
yeah.
we'll have some people in here with us. But I want to hit you up with that analytics, man. Think you see what
Nah.
you think about analytics in
Already,
sports.
for sure, man. We get back to the analytics thing next time we get on here. And matter of fact, we can just start with that so we can make sure we get to hit it. Pause. And then but yeah, man, everybody like we forget failed to mention today, but hit the like button, subscribe
Yeah,
button.
for sure, for sure.
Man, y'all make sure y'all do that. Anybody here to show in the past, present, or future, man, just hop on board. We gonna keep this channel strictly sports from now on, man. We gonna if you want to rock out with us on different topics, please go subscribe to the Rap Runs Music page. We will be talking about music and entertainment, a whole lot of hip hop, but we're gonna mix in a little, just entertainment. And we want to talk about different types of things. We're gonna put it on that channel. That way we can keep this channel strictly sports for all the sports fans out there. But if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
do
yeah.
want to hear me and my boy Nino talk about other topics, go ahead and go subscribe to the Rap Runs music page. We
Yep,
would
yep,
definitely appreciate that, man. But
yep, yep.
until then, man, I guess shoot, man, we holler at y'all next time, man.
Man, you better go study, man. I'm gonna get you on this analytics.
Man, gotta get to it, man. It's already